Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In the past, I used to have a lot of trouble losing weight. And I used to be a kind of a fat ass, mostly just a soy boy with a skinny fat physique. Honestly, I'm still not, I don't have that much muscle as you can see. There's some muscle, but not that much just yet. But basically, I decided to focus on my health, try to lose the weight first, because it will first of all increase my testosterone, which will make me gain muscle easier, which is a major effect of testosterone. And otherwise, I just want to look good. Let's be fucking honest. Not just for the summer, but in general. And so I believe when you're shredded, at least about 10% body fat, that you gain muscle quicker. So my testosterone was very fucking low because I was a soy boy eating complete fucking bullshit all the time. And there were times when I tried to lose weight. And at times it was successful. I did succeed at losing weight and I wasn't as lean as I am now, but I still got relatively lean. And the problem with that was that my mindset about losing weight was completely fucking wrong. So basically, I lost the weight, and what happened is I basically started eating normally again as I used to before. In fact, I actually went on a dirty bulk right after fucking cutting, believe it or not. And I fucking got fat as fuck, man. I got so fucking fat. And basically, from there on, I didn't really try to lose the weight that much. I did lose out of weight about 2 years later, and I looked pretty damn good. But still, I wasn't really that lean. I never had a six pack. Even now, I don't really have a six pack. I mean, I can show you guys. I mean, it's flexed, and in this lighting, it might look like a six pack. I did eat a big meal, so it doesn't look that good, but obviously I've got a long way to go still. It does look better on camera, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but still got a long way to go, still learning. But the problem was that in the past, I used to pretty much yo-yo diet. And the reason I did that is because I didn't understand what I was doing. I thought it was just like most people. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna go on a diet for a month, and after that diet, I'm just gonna start eating as I did before. But what people don't realize is that the reason you're fat is because you were eating the way you were eating before. That diet is what made you fat in the first place. And it's not that you were eating too much or overeating, it's the actual diet that causes the overeating, it's the actual things you eat that cause you to overeat and gain weight, and they're also not satiating enough and things like this. So, what I learned from dieting this time and one time before, and I think even before that. So I'm pretty much an expert on dieting at this point, although I'm still not completely up there. I've still got lots to learn, but pretty much what I've learned is you need to start eating healthier. You don't need to go on a diet per se. So what you need to do is you really need to adopt a diet that you could eat for the rest of your life. That's a healthier one. So you don't need to fucking restrict yourself to 1,000 or 800 calories or some bullshit like this. But what you need to do is you need to eat a solid amount of calories. I eat about 2,000 calories a day currently. So be in a relatively small deficit. And you need to eat healthier foods and foods that you actually enjoy. So you need to eat satiating food that you actually enjoy that's also healthy. And that is what's gonna make you shredded as fuck. And I don't track my calories at all. You don't need to track your calories. So tracking calories is something that's like people think they need to do it, and I do recommend for basically everybody to track your calories for at least the first couple of weeks. So you can basically learn how many calories things have. But calories in themselves aren't really an accurate measurement of how much weight you're gonna lose or gain or anything like this. And the reason why is because, first of all, they're probably not a very good measurement. Because what a single calorie is the amount of energy it takes to raise a liter of water by 1 degree Celsius. That shit really doesn't apply that well to your body. It might to some extent, because I used the calorie track and I did lose weight. But I also was in a like a 20-25% calorie deficit, so like no wonder. But so calories, they're not that good. They're solid, they can work. But I don't think calorie counting is that sustainable anyway. Like who the fuck wants to count every single fucking meal they eat for the rest of their lives? That's not really sustainable. So what you actually need to do is you need to eat healthy and satiating food and eat basically food that you like. Because if you eat bullshit like fucking vegetables, like fucking broccoli and spinach and all this bullshit you fucking hate, you're not gonna like that and you're gonna give up eventually because it's bullshit that you don't want to eat. It's a bad diet you're making. So the diet you need to make is one that's actually good tasting. The reason food tastes good to us is because our brains tell us it tastes good. Why does it tell us that? Because it wants us to eat more of it. It wants us to eat more of that type of food. So that's the reason eggs taste good. It's the reason fruit tastes good. It's the reason meat tastes good, for example. And it's the reason, I don't know, something that doesn't really have any calories or any minerals or anything like that, like broccoli, like spinach, like any of this shit, tastes like garbage. So I do recommend eating good tasting food, because without it you're going on an unsustainable route, and either way that food isn't healthy for you in my opinion. Obviously, so for you guys that don't know, vegetables have, for example, broccoli has a lot of oxalates, has a lot of phytic acid, goitrogens as well. So what phytic acid as well as oxalates do is they bind to potassium, calcium, all kinds of minerals and vitamins in your gut where they're meant to be absorbed, and it prevents their absorption. So actually when you're eating, let's say, broccoli and you think, oh man, this has a lot of vitamin K and a lot of fucking, I don't know what it has, vitamin C, etc. and manganese and all these fucking, I'm playing with this shit like a retard, all these fucking vitamins and minerals. Yeah, but most of them are being binded to oxalates, which are in the plants. They're plant defense chemicals, and they also have lectins, which are plant proteins that upset your stomach because guys, vegetables don't want to be eaten. I know it's a news flash, but vegetables don't want to be eaten. When an animal doesn't want to be eaten, it runs the fuck away from you, or it kills you because it's stronger than you. Now, if a vegetable doesn't want to be eaten, which they don't, unless it's a fruit and it wants you to shit it out somewhere, so it grows in that area, so you shit out the seeds. What it does is it produces all kinds of chemicals that prevent you from eating it in the future. It might not prevent you from eating it now, if you're hungry enough, but your brain will remember that this thing poisoned you, basically. And so it will make your stomach upset, it will take away your minerals, it will taste like garbage, it will do things like this. That's why fruits taste good, because they want to be actually propagated over a longer or a bigger area, so you can shit the seeds out. That's exactly what fruits are, and that's the only reason they're healthy as a plant food. So boys, I don't recommend eating that shit. Eat meat, eat eggs. They're extremely satiating, and you need fat to survive. You need it for your hormones as well. If you want to shred down, you're gonna need to eat them. You don't. Maybe you could get away. There's filling foods that are plant based, like oats, for example. But I would never fucking recommend anybody eat oats. Never in my life. That shit will tear your fucking gut up like crazy, man. I remember I used to eat oats not even that long ago, and it did so much bullshit to my gut. Like, I was so fucking bloated, it fucking hurt. Used to fucking fart all over the place, man. But yeah, I don't eat that shit anymore. Currently, I just eat eggs and meat and dairy and some fruit and some honey. Maybe some pasta still. I am not completely clean just yet. But I eat a lot of organic. I try to eat organic because otherwise you're eating pesticides which lower your testosterone, etc. So you don't want that shit, let's be honest. Plus it has a lot more side effects. Anyway, boys, this video has been going on for 11 minutes now. What do I want to add? Is there anything else? Yeah, boys, so basically, as I said, eat healthy, eat twice a day, and eat filling foods that you enjoy. And don't eat sugar or something, man. Please avoid sugar and fucking seed oils and sodas and... Whew, man. There's a lot of bullshit in today's food industry. I swear to God, man, it is horrible. But anyway, guys, that's a pretty simple guide. That's what I learned. To be relatively lean. I'm not shredded yet, but when I will be, you guys will fucking know first. So anyway, boys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next one.